Hey guys, it's Rainier, and we just signed up for the first ever Star Wars Store Showdown happening here in the Philippines. But I have a huge problem. My shipment of cards from the US hasn't arrived yet, and the tournament is only in 3 days. And if I'm competing, I want to win. I have 2 of my friends that are joining me, so the challenge right now is to make 3 decks that can win the whole thing. Plus, we have to do that with limited resources. So enough talking, let's get building decks.
I'm going to make Kylo Ren Tarkin Town. This deck impressed me the most during the recently concluded Galactic Championships. And if you know me and TCG, I love decks with graveyard interaction.
How about some hotshot blasters, Chewie? Bang! 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 Very good! Bye me!
Missing 2 of these dude, but we found some quick trades.
Nikki! What's up, bro? Can you take it na lang? Alright, bro. Sige, ingat.
There's always a great sense of accomplishment when you finish building a deck. But in this instance, it didn't last very long. I quickly realized that a lot of the cards need to go to another deck. Ivan's already put in so many hours of practice playing Talzin. It's a big problem that the shipment of cards hasn't arrived yet. We have to scrap this whole thing and quickly build the rest of the decks. First off, the aforementioned Mother Talzin Red. Great deck with incredible board presence paired with solid removal. Next up, we got Vader Yellow, a space token deck that's great at manipulating tempo. And finally, Quinlan Tarkin Town, who controls both the board and the opponent's hand. With everything packed and ready to go, we're ready for tomorrow's session at Playcafe, a haven of different hobbies located in McKinley Hill, home to many TCGs, Beyblade, and board games. I'll leave a link in the description to their Facebook page where you can check out their calendar of events and join in the fun. We hit this place up on a weekly basis to play some Star Wars Unlimited. I can confidently say that the coffee is pretty great, so grab a cup when you visit. They also offer caffeine-free beverages, but I haven't tried any of them yet. Anyway, today we're joined by Job and Ivan. They're brothers. We've been playing TCGs and board games together for nearly a decade. Right now, we're heavily into Star Wars. We just started 2 months ago, but we've already been talking about competing in the World Championships. So this prep for the weekend's tournament will be the first step of many to truly playing competitive Star Wars. So let's go ahead and practice.
Hey guys, good morning. I'm about to head to the office today, but I thought I'd share a quick update of the shipment of cards. Look, it's already on the way to the courier. I don't know if it's gonna make it to tomorrow since tomorrow's the store showdown. I need the cards from that shipment. So it's coming in really clutch. I'll give you an update. See ya. I'm home and I just checked again and it's moving. Look at that. 1 p.m. Courier exchange. This might have a chance.
Chewie, wake up. It's tournament day.
Well, we're finally here. It's tournament day. It's a little bit bittersweet for me because I got a notification this morning that the cards were arriving. So, I don't know if you can see. The delivery was supposed to be today and I waited as long as I could. It's already 12:30 and the event is at 2 p.m. No more time left for me to wait. I have to pack things up and start heading to Makati so we can make it to the event on time. So what can you do? So close yet so far, but we have to make do with whatever decks we had built already.
I quickly pack up all my stuff, the decks, and of course a trade binder and head on over to Ludo, located in Makati,
Oh, hello. Hello, Ate Del.
the host for today's big tournament.
Shopping.
The bastion of Star Wars Unlimited in the southern parts of Metro Manila. They keep an inventory of tabletop goodies and host a variety of other TCGs as well. I leave a link in the description to their Facebook page so you can check them out. As everybody gets settled in, the brothers have already locked in their deck choices. Job is playing Vader and Ivan is playing Talzin. While me, I was making bets at 3 a.m. for my deck choice.
Playtest kami. Tapos sabi ko, kapag nanalo yung Quinlan, yun yung lalaruin ko bukas. Pag hindi nanalo yung Quinlan sa Vader, Luke or Han yung lalaruin ko.
Well, I lost the 3 a.m. battle, so I had to sleeve up Luke Pilot real quick, and that's what I'm playing today.
Prediction sa ating tatlo, sino mananalo? Highest chance. Ikaw? Ikaw, Ivan. Prediction, sino mananalo sa ating tatlo? Ako? So, isang vote sa akin, isang vote para sa sarili ko. Ako, vote ko si Ivan eh. Oh, off of deck selection alone, parang si Ivan mananalo eh. Nanetnek.
And with that, the tournament officially started. The brothers take their first wins, while I had a rough first round against Kylo Voltron.
Whoops, I'm off to a rough start. I just lost round 1 to the Kylo deck that I was trying to make. We'll bounce back, we got 2 more rounds before the top cut.
I fly past 2 Vaders to barely land myself a podium finish, while the bros, they're still sitting pretty at the top table.
Final record after Swiss. XO! Ikaw, anong final record after Swiss? XO din? Paano nangyari yun?
All the players finish up their matches, and it was finally time to announce the top cut.
Alright, number 1, Joel Ivan from Nieto.
Yeah.
JD from Nieto. Number 3, me. Number 4, Rainer. Here we go.
Carlos, the shop owner, handed out the prizes after a fun-filled competitive day of Star Wars. Huge shout out to him for hosting our first ever store showdown. Hopefully, there's more to come. We snap a quick photo, and then it was time for the real test. The coveted top 4 bracket. And between the 4 of us remaining, only one will be crowned champion. All 3 of us are in top 4. In the semis, it's between myself and Ivan, then it's Job versus Carlos. And if I want to go from here to here, I have to go through both of my friends. So let's get started. The first 2 games between Luke and Talzin was pretty much the same. We trade removal after removal, unit for unit, as we wrestle each other for board control. I got the best of Ivan in game 1, and he got the best of me in game 2. So let's dive right into the decisive game 3. I open with Anakin's Interceptor and he goes for Acolyte of the Beyond. He passes on 3 resources and I go ahead and claim. I attack base and drop Resistance Squadron to clean up the Acolyte with the help of Luke Ping. Talzin's Assassin comes down on his side, defeating the Anakin's Interceptor. We go up to 5 resources and I cast Air Superiority on the Assassin. Talzin makes her debut along with an old Daka to start the race. Next turn I go with a blue leader on the ground and ambush Talzin and defeat her with the Luke Ping. Old Daka is beating my base HP down and Force Throw is cast on me. I discard red 5 and Ivan defeats my blue leader. I don't deploy Luke yet playing around removal. We instead go up to 7 and I tap out for U-Wing reinforcement, putting down Hammerhead and a crack shot to get Daka down to 2 HP. DFF comes down on his side to contest space and I deploy Luke, turning out to be a big mistake as Force Lightning quickly disposes of him. Next turn I open up with Bloodsport to stop the bleeding from Daka and keep up the pressure in space since he's getting low on HP. Ruthless Raider comes down and defeats my crack shot. Talzin plus DFF cleans up my Resistance Squadron, and next turn he opens up Window Glory, defeating my Hammerhead. I keep attacking into base with whatever I have, and he's playing board control, but I just keep slamming down units. At one point, he finally wrestled back board control, No units on my side, and he had Anakin and Darth Tyrannus, but no cards left in hand and only 2 HP left. But then I go double resistance squadron with salvage, and he didn't have enough answers, ending an insanely close game and moving me one step closer to becoming champion. Job finished up his match meeting me in the finals, and just like the movies, it's Luke versus Vader, a classic matchup. Leaving both legends of the Force tech in the dust, it's time to find out the galaxy's best pilot with a dogfight in space. Unfortunately for Job, Game 1 was brutal between the Luke pings and Aether Spite nullifying its Vader turn, so let's move on to Game 2 where it opens up with double 1-drop, the best scenario for Vader. But then luck is on my side as I top deck a ridiculous play with Hotshot maneuver, killing both of his 1-drops. 7th Fleet Defenders deployed and I immediately take out the shield and fly in the black 1. Then Victor Leader comes down and I answer with Eager Escort Fighter, defeating it on sight. Luke keeps the TIE Fighters in check and I pretty much have space supremacy with 3 units on my side and none on his. So he decides to go to ground with Vader and I follow with Luke, attempting to play around no good to me dead, but he lets it rip anyway. He opens up with Sanctioner Shuttle next turn, capturing my Sabine's masterpiece, but I slam Radis and he didn't have an answer to it, so I crash it into his base for a massive 8 damage. Plus, Luke also readies this turn and swings in for another 5. I had a ridiculous lead. Job extends his hand for a firm handshake and it was GG's. The run was complete. The prep and hard work paid off. Luke and I were victorious.
Alright guys, the store showdown just finished and we got top 4 every single one of us. So all the GIs, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 GIs. We got 2 extra, but someone got it already. Kumusta? How's your first store showdown experience?
Basic.
Basic!